Naruto Shippuden. So this episode starts out with Obito talking to Sakura about why it's super important that she take away his Rinnegan. So important that it never happens. Sakura pops out of the dimension and she's like, we're in trouble. Yeah, I mean, of course you're in trouble. No kidding. You got Madara with 2 Rinnegans. Sasuke, by the way, is looking like this, just charging it up, you know? That's what happens when you spam your shit, Sasuke. And then it turns out that Madara actually placed a seal on Obito and Rin's chest, their heart, and both of them got rid of it by having Kakashi strike them with the Chidori or the Raikiri, whatever. Except Rin actually died because of that, and Obito, well, he just got a speech. That flashback I felt kind of was a little bit unneeded, to be honest, because I do remember, like, all they needed to do was, like, explain, like, what Madara did. But at the same time, it's like, it gets you thinking about how big of a mastermind Madara truly is. Even as an old, decrepit, dying old man, he had his plan down. Obito asks him, like, why did you even pick me? And Madara's response is, like, one of the most heartbreaking things. He says, because you were kind. And remember, like, if there's the potential for love, there's equal, if not greater, potential there for hate as well. Then you got a Team 7 flashback. That one I actually liked, in which Kakashi's thinking back about, oh, my students have grown up so much, you know. Naruto, you've already surpassed the Hokage. Sakura, your love for Sasuke has matured, it's grown deeper. You've been able to withstand a bunch of abuse from him, which I'm not really sure why that's something to be proud of, honestly. But I do understand. I get it, but I don't, because it's like, okay, so she's matured emotionally, her feelings have matured, she's not just a fangirl, but that doesn't change the fact that Sasuke, throughout the entirety of the series, has been emotionally unstable. So hopefully they were able to work out their issues in the end, and you know that's all good. And then when Kakashi thinks about Sasuke, he's like, and Sasuke, I never understood what the fuck was going on inside your mind. He still doesn't, you know? So Madara pops out, and then Kakashi's like, remember the exercise with the bells? It's about teamwork. And Madara says, well, maybe dying together, that could be considered teamwork too. There's a moment of hesitation in which Sakura steps back, and she gets a flashback too. Flashbacks are all over this episode. She goes in with a punch, gets stabbed, activates the regeneration jutsu with, you know, the seal and stuff, and then, you know, she can't hit Madara because there's like a barrier of limbo clones, and Naruto and Sasuke have to step in to save her ass. And this is where things start really getting cool, because like the music was great. When Madara uses Chibaku Tensei, that music was amazing. I do have to give some credit to Sakura though, because of her effort. You know, if nothing else, just because of her effort, because she did run straight for Madara. You have these massive rocks forming in the sky, and then Gaara's like, Lee, we gotta get the hell out of here. What about the other guys? Nah, fuck them. We're out, man. Let's go. And those rocks are freaking huge, but they're not as big. I don't think they're as big individually as those 2 meteors that he pulled down when he first started fighting. But then again, maybe he just wants to test out the Rinnegan abilities. So you got the Naruto clones fighting the Madara Limbo clones. Naruto uses Bijudama, Futonmasen Shuriken to destroy some of those rocks. The animation was kind of iffy in this episode, I will say that. Like, there were certain things that kind of looked a little bit like sketchy, but overall, it's like, I mean, I think it works well. And this episode marks the appearance of Naruto Jesus. He cured the blind in this episode. Kakashi Sensei, well, it was just one eye, but you get what I'm saying. So this is the point in the story where, like, a lot of fans, myself included, were basically saying, okay, like, there really is no point anymore in trying to measure and analyze Naruto's power level, because it's like, at this point in time, it's like, Naruto's power is whatever Kishimoto needs it and wants it to be. You can't calculate it anymore. But anyway, so Madara looks up at the moon. He opens up like a vagina eye on his forehead there and reflects the, I guess the Sharingan with, like, the Sharingan, whatever the hell. And then Sasuke, I will say, props to Sasuke Susanoo. It looked like an angel trying to destroy those meteors, those rocks. That was some good stuff. I really like that shot with Susanoo, man. I thought the fight was going on pretty well until Madara decided to look up at the moon. And when this was going on in the manga, there were some rumors, people saying that Kishimoto just didn't know how to kill Madara off because he was just so overpowered. So what he ended up doing is he created like this plot device, right? And that's what we're going to see next week. It's a plot device and it's also a plot twist. I thought it was a pretty enjoyable episode. The flashbacks, I thought some of them could have been minimized, but overall, I thought it was good. I thought it was a pretty nice episode. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching the review. Like it if you did, I appreciate that. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I appreciate it. Bye guys, take care.